Go to Google and search canada.ca. Scroll down to Immigration and Citizenship. Scroll down and you'll see Sign in or Create an IRCC account. Then press the GC key username and password. Now sign up and agree to the terms and conditions. Create a username and then create your password. These are the requirements mentioned at the right side, and then continue. Then you have to fill in some questions. These might be used as a recovery question later on. Enter your email address. Continue. Proceed with confirmation. Continue and you will get an email. Copy that and paste the confirmation code. Continue. Continue. Again continue. And use your email or anything for setup. Agree to terms and conditions. Register your email again. Enter the one you used before. Verify you will get a passcode into your email. Copy and paste that. And these are the recovery codes. What are these? You have to save them for later. In case of loss or damage, you use them for recovery. Yes. Continue. Accept. Now enter name, email. Now you have to enter some security questions. Continue. Apply to Canada. Scroll down. Express entry. Check if you're eligible. Select any province you're interested in. Select if you've given any test, the date of the test, scores you got, or you might even enter imaginary scores. Next, have you given any other tests? I did not, so I selected none. Any skilled work experience in Canada for the past 3 years. Work experience outside Canada in your own home country, as in Pakistan or India, select that. How much money? The proof of funds for Canada and the family members. That includes you as well as someone you are bringing along. Next, do you have a job offer, LMIA? Next, your date of birth. All the degrees outside Canada have to be assessed by a body, and you have to mention the equivalency. Next, check anything that applies you. Next, your marital status. Now continue. Write name, gender, date. Again status. Now it leads you to the form. That is actually the start of the express entry. Your personal details. Residency, birth. Status. Your national ID. Fill that exactly. The issue date, expiry date. If you have any other ID or a document, like a passport, select that. Have you ever applied for immigration before? I selected no. Where do you reside currently? Now the family members includes you, dependent children or any other you're bringing along, one for you. And the money you're bringing, the proof of funds. I showed you in a separate column is 13757 for one person, and you can check for others as well. Do you have any relative living in Canada? Select their relation province. Language. Email address. Now education details. Have you done any higher education? The field, which year, date, everything accordingly. Did you get a degree or not? Whatever you got, fill that accordingly. City, town, name of your school. Level of education. There are some degrees which require a professional license, like a doctor. You have to check that. Have you been awarded a Canadian degree or not? Then the ECA credential. Did you get the credentials? If yes, then select. You have to put the details. What is ECA? ECA is the equivalency you get from different bodies in Canada, which gives you equivalency. Select the body you got credentials from. The date is mentioned at the top right corner of the ECA report. Your reference number is your EC certificate number. Scroll down and you get the credentials mentioned. For me, it was the professional degree. You can add if you have any other education. If you took IELTS, CLB is the language benchmark. You get points with different bands in the test. The test date is different than the result date. Test date is mentioned on the top left corner, and if you scroll down, you'll get the result date that is at the bottom. Now, the test report form number is your certificate number. Select the bands. If you have taken the French or any test, now select the province you're interested in. Give access to both British Columbia and Ontario. Next, did you receive any provincial nomination? Are you using a representative? It can be any relative. Type your profession here and you will get the NOC code. For me, it was dentist. Date you first became eligible to practice. Do you have a job offer from Canada? Now the work history in your own country. Select the details, the year's duration. 30 hours per week is the minimum requirement. Your NOC code, job title, company name, country and city. If you have any other work experience, you can again add using same steps. And they will be reflected at the bottom. Questions about education and experience recognition in Canada. Have you looked for a job? Do you know if your education is accepted there? License or certificate? Check all that applies. Save and exit. Your profile is now complete. Now you have to sign the declaration. I agree, I agree. Write your name, last name. Answer a security question. Sign. Scroll down and transmit. Congratulations, your profile has been completed. Exit questionnaire. You can check the full application status here. You can check your new messages. It tells that you meet the minimum criteria. This is your information, your name, UCI number and the profile number. Scroll down, you'll see your CRS score, 493 for me. The breakdown is reflected here.